Okay, that was a lot of preparation that I thought. I just took a bath. And let us set up this thing and let's work on commission. Okay. My iPad has become gibberish now. Oh, hello there. I'm gonna color my... what do you call that? My commission. Yeah, I made a sketch version of that. And real-time video as well. And... yeah. Aha, what is this? You can now customize current wallpaper. That's so cool. You can add widgets. Wait, let me just change the wallpaper though. How do we add new wallpaper? Oh, that is so cute! Holy crap, what the heck? That's so cool. Hey, the heck, so goofy. Add widgets. You can add widgets. Nice. That's so cool. Like weather. I wanna play with this one. Shape between styles. Oh wow. Wow, that's cute. Not feeling Christmassy at the moment. Swipe between styles. That's so neat. Oh my gosh. Oh, this one. This one is cool. It's so cute. And you can change the font size. What's this? What? Okay. I just want to prank someone. Imagine having this thing, and then I was like, and someone has my iPad. I was like, what's the time? And then they saw this. It's like, what's happening? That would be cool. Okay. Enough joke. Oh my gosh. There, we can customize. I want mushrooms. Oh my gosh. Can you change the color? It's obnoxious. There. Mushrooms and heart. Oh, that's too red. Mushrooms and butterflies. Ooh. Oh, when you double it, they get the main color. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Oh, this one is cute. Flowers. Yeah, sunflower. Oh, the yellow though. The yellow. Oh, this one is cute. I like this one. This is cute. There. Let's see. Oh, wow. That's so nice. Well, those two will... the flowers are overwhelmingly well. What about photos? Let's do this. Oh, there's a filter. That's so cool. Okay. Since there's gonna be a widget on the lock screen, I think I need to have like a simpler background like this one. I just figured out that the widget thing only works when you put it on landscape. That's something. That's something to know. Why is it black and white? That's my question. Ah, that's so cool. And you just open it and just like go there. It goes exactly here. Okay, that's nice. That's a quick handy dandy. And we're live. Well, not actually, we're not live. So, yeah, I'm done with the line art and even made a short. So, yeah. Okay, let's start. I don't remember what I said. Ow, the previous clip, because I actually went down to get some water and I don't know what topic I was talking about. I'm sorry about that. So anyway, let's just get started. And this is the color palette that the client gave me. I hope this works together, because as of now I don't know how the colors is going to turn up, because there's no clear reference. The character never gave the client didn't give me any specific character reference that has already a color. Basically, I'm just creating the character without reference. It's only based on descriptions and reference, so I don't know how the color's gonna turn up. I'm gonna be surprised, and I hope it turn out well. So let us start. I want to mention that I'm gonna try to avoid doing the long method of coloring. I know you may not understand, Mari, what long method? I don't know. It's just my weird blocking way of color. But I'm gonna try to avoid this, because I'm trying to rush things, you know. We're gonna try and finish this thing. Now let's change the background. Excuse me if you can hear my parents shouting. They couldn't hear each other. Let's put up a reference so you guys can see what I'm doing here. There, because when I do this coloring, when I color, I usually use the lasso tool. I really prefer coloring that way, so that means I have to zoom in really closely so that I could see the lasso tool. So we're gonna put this reference up so you guys can see what I'm doing. Let's put it here. There. You guys could see that, right? Yeah, nice and clear. Because, like I mentioned before, I want to zoom in pretty closely. See? That way we could see the lasso tool. This is the new way I color, like lasso tooling, because the hover feature is very helpful. It's like a stabilization for the lasso tool. It's very helpful. I know we heard a lot of professional artists say that you should not zoom in, especially like super close to your art, because that if you do that, you won't able to see the whole picture of your art. Like you wouldn't have the full grasp of what you're trying to draw. It may not look good when you zoom out. It's like, oh my gosh, that hand is off place, because you were so focused on that one specific thing. But in my case, I've already done the sketch, I've already done the line art. It's okay if I zoom in quite so far in. Besides, this is just a coloring stage. Everything is quite finished. I know this method. I have a realization that this lasso tool coloring method may look visually boring. I just realized that, because a lot of artists just manually color their art, like even just like painterly. I don't do that. I'm gonna be one of those artists, one of those rare artists who actually hates painting. Yeah, I don't like painting rendering. It's just I don't know, it just takes so much time, and sometimes when it comes to rendering, I just don't know when it's done. I don't know. I mean, of course you know when it's done, but when it comes to rendering especially, it's hard to tell when you're like, is this shadow enough? Should I add more shadows, or should I add more highlights? But when it comes to sketching and line art, you don't need to. I mean, there's a specific time where you will realize, well, I'm done. Unlike rendering, you're just gonna be like, huh, is that gonna be? Let me rephrase that. Unlike in rendering, you're gonna keep thinking about, wait, is this highlight enough? Is the shadow look good? Should I add more shadows? Should I have middle, darker shadows? Something like that. I don't want to think about that. So I found a way to make my rendering lazy. I don't know if people... That's why I'm completely aware that this flat lasso tool color method... Oh my gosh, my sister. That's why I realized this lasso tool coloring may be boring. So I'm gonna try and speak a lot in this time. Or maybe I should just skip this. I don't know. Should I just skip this? You guys tell me. I'm gonna ask you right now. Let me know if there's any other artists who does this method, because I don't see a lot of them. For sure there are people who uses like this, what I'm trying to do, and I'm 100% sure a lot of people uses lasso tool for coloring and stuff. I've seen Lowish does that. But what I mean when I want to find artists or no artist who does this as well, exactly like this, like coloring the way I color, like coloring the flats. I don't even have like clipping mask. I'm just straight up coloring it. So let me drink some water. I hope I finish this before sundown. That's kind of impossible because I don't have a light. I don't have a good lighting setup. I actually just rely on the sun right now. I do have a light on this. Oh my gosh. Wait. I made a mistake. Okay. I'll be back to what I'm trying to say later. Okay. There's actually a very big flaw in the hover on the lasso tool coloring. This only happens on the iPad. I'm not sure if this happens in other device. You see, like this. Observe. You see me, I'm doing like this, right? And then I'm gonna do like this. I'm further away. I'm about to like close the gap. But then I accidentally switch this. See? There's no turning back. Everything is just gone. So because there's a feature here on the Apple Pencil where you, when you tap, it turns to like eraser and brush. So when you're doing the lasso tool, so when I'm doing the lasso tool, I'm doing like this, and then I accidentally tap the thing, it just goes goodbye. So what I do whenever I'm doing the coloring, I go to the settings and then go to the Apple Pencil and turn that feature off because it's bothering me. That's the only downside of that, is when I'm doing a lasso tool coloring, it's annoying. Especially there's one time I was doing lasso tool coloring. I was so far away from the lasso tooling, like I'm almost at the gap connecting the dots, and then I accidentally pressed the Apple Pencil and everything's just gone. There's just no way to redo that. You just go back from where you basically started. So that's the fix, is you just have to turn off that feature. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say a while ago about the lighting situation, I only rely on the sunlight, on the sun. Yeah, basically, because I have no money to buy a perfect good setup. I do have a lamp, but I gave that to my father because the lamp was too bright. And I don't think it's really good for lighting anyway. I'll try to buy some proper lamp for, recording when I get the money. Oh, like I said, I want to mention that this cell phone stand does have a light, but when I turn it on, when I turn it on, there's like a glare. I cannot control that. I cannot like change the angle. That's because that's specifically where my phone is placed, and also where the light is coming from. So I can't. It's just there's a glare. I can't. It's just unfortunate, but I have to turn that off. It's just that stupid glare is just annoying me. So yeah. I hope you understand what I'm trying to explain so far, because this is my second draw with me video, and I don't know. I just don't know what's gonna happen. There's no one telling. There's just no word telling. It's kind of hard to like a brownish red. Let's change the thing so I can clearly see the color of the hair. Oh, where's the reference? Oh my gosh. I've been using Procreate for so long and I'm still getting lost. See? Imagine if I'm using other software like Medibang, I would have been lost forever. That app doesn't know what it's doing. I want to mention that I'm gonna try to avoid doing the long method of coloring. I try to rush things, Well, so it's the next day, and I know I mentioned that I wasn't going to do any long method of coloring, but I still did it. I still did this blocking thing. I don't know what this is called. Maybe I'll call it highlighting, okay? Because I cannot name this anything relating to color theory, because it has nothing to do with color theory. It's not even gonna help me choose for color palettes. It's just literally a highlight. Like, for example, I'm just gonna explain it briefly, and maybe in the future I will make a separate video just dedicated to this process. Just basically, I just made a highlighter for a layer. So just for example, this blue, you can see this blue hair and this blue clothes. I can then immediately realize that they are on the same layer. For example, this orange dress, this pocket, this fish, they're color orange, right? I will immediately realize that they are on the same layers. You see, I want to make something that will make me realize that, hey, they're in the same group. So I made this method, okay? This has nothing to do with color picking. It will not really benefit me from improving the color palettes or whatever. It's nothing. It's not like an inverted color of something, okay? I am stupid. One of the reasons why I still did this at the end of the day, instead of just coloring it directly, just like immediately putting all the flat colors, is because the details overwhelm me. Like, look at this. If you close this color, for me at least, I feel so overwhelmed by the amount of details that I put into my own drawing. because as my art grow, I just realized I just put more or draw more drawings. Like there are more lines in the shoes, like more folds. I don't usually do that. Look, there's more strands. I don't. My art wasn't like that before. So I get overwhelmed, like where will I start? I know I'm going to start with the skin and hair, but when it comes to clothing, I was like, oh my gosh, should I start in the pocket or should I start on the overalls or here? I'm just my head is everywhere. So I use this method, this highlighting color, to make me feel like, oh okay. It kind of helps me to understand where the details belong to. Okay, now that's out of the way. Like I said, I'm just gonna make a different video for this. The client ordered a full body character cell shade, and that's around $14. Future Mary here, and I wasn't speaking throughout this coloring process. It's because I wasn't in a speaking mood. Something like coloring, line art, or shading is probably the best way to talk and chat, or chat I mean, because when I do sketching, it's hard to like talks about something while concentrating on the foundation. So the best way, or I mean, the best time to really chit chat is during this type of process. It's where you just have to like fill in the colors because you don't have to worry about the anatomy, the composition because it's already basically done. But for some reason, I was just not really into it. Anyway, I kind of hate that my hair is just flopping around the camera. And also, I apologize that I sound a bit sick right now because I am sick. I got fever for like 2 days and I'm still recovering. I sound like a old frog. I don't know. My voice sounds weird. So you just have to bear with me right now. Oh, let me just mention this. I just want to say hi to the people who made it this far. Thank you. Hello. How are you doing? Make sure you eat well. Be safe. So, about the art, I was kind of worried about the color of the shoes. It's just so purpley. I've never made that kind of color palette before, so it's why it's kind of worrying me. It was something unique actually, because if it were me, if I were to decide what color is that, that's gonna be probably like a warm color, like brown or something. I love me some brown colors, like chocolate wooden style of coloring of a shoe. That's always my go-to, and this is why I love doing commission. One of the beauty of doing commission is because you're forced to do something that you don't want to do. Sometimes I get so tired of following my own rules, my own comfort zone. It can be so dull. It can be so uninspiring. Just keep on following whatever I want. Sometimes I just want to do what others want, that will make me feel like, this is very weird and very strange. I like it, it helps me learn. It helps me figure out something that I haven't discovered yet. Like, going outside comfort zone. So yeah, this was a good experience. Oh my gosh, my hair is in the way. There's something that I have to fix. I know this video is already long enough because I kind of intend this video to be like a background noises to the people who want to multitask, who's busy doing something else. I just wanna put on a background noises. If you guys are interested on my shatterings, then you can just put me on and just play me on the background. I don't know, especially for artists who are doing commission. Let's do commission together. That'll be interesting. I would like something like that, I guess. Okay, I got my iced Milo. Guys, it's so hot. Super hot. Getting annoying. So yeah, I think this is done. I've cut a lot of footage because I wasn't in a talking mood and I just wanted to. Here's the final art. This is for a commission, and I'll just submit this to the client. I hope they approve it, and then that means we are done with another commission. We can actually go to Trello for a tarot. Oh, we are actually done with that. Nice. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.